Hello, everyone. Good morning. This is Paul Ifeanyi, your life strategist. I'm always on a journey to help you become a better version of yourself in a very short period of time. And here we this morning, we're going to be talking about how to review your life, reset your direction, and enter the new year with clarity. This is a skill that many Nigerians are lacking. This is a skill that many people are lacking. In fact, the reason why many people are struggling in life is because they lack this skill. I'll be showing you a practical end of year life audit for people who want real change. By the end of this season, you will see your life more clearly if you participate honestly. This is not the kind of talk that makes you feel good and leaves you the same. This is the season where you sit with yourself and tell yourself the truth. And that is what we are going to be doing this morning. And I want you to pay attention. This is not a normal Facebook live. Right now is about reflection, honesty, clarity, not hype. If you are here just to listen, you won't benefit fully from what I'm about to share here. But if you are here to reflect and participate, this can change your direction, because this, in fact, is the reason why many people are still right where they are. This is one of the differentiator between those who are successful and those who are struggling, and that is that and others. So you have to pay attention, because I know what this can do. I know what it has done to people. I know what it has done to my life. I know how much I'm benefiting because I am doing this thing. You have to pay attention. You see, the real issue with people here is most people don't fail. They never review their lives honestly. People move from year to year without learning anything. No review means no correction. You just vibe through the day. You wake up in the morning, you just live your life. You will go into the new year, you just live your life without any structured, and maybe without slowing down and deciding the direction you want to go. So now, no correction means repetition. Because if you don't review your life, you are not going to see where you need to make adjustment. And when you don't do correction and adjustment, that is a clear indication that you are going to still repeat the same year. So if you don't like how the year is ending or how the year has been, if you don't slow down and review and make correction, you are going to repeat the same year in 2026. That is what I'm trying to say here right now. Now listen, the reason why people don't want to do some life review is because honesty honest review is uncomfortable. Telling yourself that you suck at it, telling yourself that you're not good at it only takes the brave to accept that reality. Many people cannot accept the fact that they are work in progress, and that is the reason why they try to avoid it. And anything that you try to avoid, you try to ignore, will keep on waiting for you in the future. Anything that you fail to handle right now will wait for you, because life is in stages. If you don't do anything about it, it will keep on waiting for you until you pass that test. Another reason why people don't want, why people avoid end of year review or review of their life is it forces you to confront fear. It confront fear, wasted time, and avoided decisions. And these are hard things. Facing your fears is hard. People see it as hard because they think that the act of facing their fears it shows that you don't feel fear. But here is it. The definition of courage is feeling the fear but taking the action anyway. Those we call them courageous are people who felt they felt the fear, but they still took action anywhere. That is the difference. It's not that there's no fear completely, but there's fear there, but they still took action. Another reason why people don't want to do some review for their life, they avoid it, is because avoiding discomfort feels safe. It feels safe, but the hard thing here is it is dangerous. What you don't confront, you repeat. What you don't review, what you don't slow down and confront and review and analyze and correct, you will keep on repeating. And when you keep on repeating the same thing, it shows that you are wasting your life. You are wasting your time. And time is the only commodity that when it is lost cannot be regained. And I am here to share this with you because I don't want you to waste your time. I don't want you to waste your time because your time is a unit to the currency of destiny. The way you use your time will determine the kind of destiny you attain. So before we even go deeper, what does destiny audit means? A destiny audit is a structured honesty. It's all about you telling yourself the raw truth that you are not good at this, that you are lazy, that you are fearful, that you procrastinate. It is a deliberate review of your year without excuses or self deception. This is not about blame. It is about clarity because clarity comes before change. It's not about say trying to look down on yourself or try to break yourself. No, but it's all about you telling yourself that, okay, this is where I messed up, this is where I am, so that you can be able to know where you want to go. Because the first step to creating change, the first step to changing your life comes when you know where you are. If you don't know that you are poor, many people in Nigeria don't even know that they are poor, but they are poor. If you The definition of poor based on WHO, World Health Organization, is if if you cannot be able to afford to spend 3,500 naira every day, you are poor on feeding, on food. You are poor. If the food you eat every day is not up to 3,500 naira, that is the definition of poverty by the World Health Organization. But people don't know this. So if you are feeding on 2,000, look at your food you have been eating for the last past week. Is it up to 3,000 naira per day? Have you spent 3,000 naira per day every day? If you have not done that, it shows that you are poor. But people don't know that they are poor. So you have to slow down and review so that you know where you are, so that you can be able to know how what to do to get to where you want to do. Now, if you want to benefit from this live session, this audit, this destiny audit, this review, you have to what? Open the destiny audit form. The link is on in the comment section. Let me even drop it right now so that you can get it. Just check the comment section for the link that will lead you to the destiny audit workbook that you are going to use, because this is a practical class that I want us to go through. While you are watching me, you are doing everything. So go on and download it right now. I just dropped the link there. For the Google form, just go there. You download the PDF so that you follow it. Another thing you need to do here is you need to get a pen or a notebook or a note app, something that you can be taking note, your phone or maybe your book and a barrel, while I'm asking you to answer. You keep on being honest, answering the questions and all these things. You get it? And another thing you have to do here, you have to answer honestly. No one is marking you. I'm not going to mark this. I just want you to understand, to see where you are so that I can be able to do the needful to get to where you want to do. Because if you don't know who you are, if you don't know where you are, you will not know where you are going to. This only works if you tell yourself the truth. These are the instructions I want you to follow. Now, let's get to business. Audit area number one, we're going to focus on identity. When we talk about identity, we're talking about who have you become this year. In 2025, who have you become? Not your intentions, those things that you have in mind that you wanted to do. No. What are those things that who have you become? What are those things that you did? Not your plans, not your patterns, but your habits reveals your identity. Those things that you do, those habits that you kept on repeating day in and out, week in and week out, monthly, every month you kept on repeating it. What are those things? You've got to ask yourself, am I proud of who I have become? Am I proud of who I have become? Your balance is, I'm coming. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Biko. Please, 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 please. I'm sorry. I needed to attend to something that needed my attention. I am at work and doing all these things at the same time. That's the reason why all these things are happening. All right, but notwithstanding, can we get to the business of today? Let's get to the business. Please, I'm so sorry. I really apologize for that. I didn't mean that to happen, but since it has happened, we have to find a way to go about it. So now we're talking about the audit area number one. We're talking about identity. I talk about who you have become, what you have been doing. That when we talk about identity, it's about the things that you have been doing all through the year. What are those things that you had been doing? Not your plans, not things that you plan to do, not your intentions, but your plans. Ask yourself, am I proud of who I became? That is it. To even go deeper, ask yourself, what habits define me this year? Go through the audit, the book, the worksheet. I dropped the link. You go and download it there and use it. Ask yourself, did I grow or shrink? Did I act like the person I want to become? There are other questions there that you need to work on that is going to help you to figure it out. When we talk about identity, that's what we're talking about. Ask yourself these questions. Did I act like the person I want to become? These are the questions you need to focus on if you want to figure out your identity. Now, audit area two. Well, this is time, talking about time. Time is money. Time never lies. Your schedule reveals your true priority. What you gave your time to is what you valued consciously or unconsciously. So you have to ask yourself this question. Where did most of my time go? All through 2025, where did most of my time go? Another question is, what consumed my attention daily? Another thing is, what important things did I postpone? Ask yourself these questions. Use the workbook and answer it there. Answer these questions. There are other questions that are there. You join them to answer these questions so that it will give you a deeper understanding about where you are, about what you prioritize, about where you are going. Because the things that you prioritize will determine whether or not you make it or not. The audit area three is courage and fear. Where did fear controls you? Fear doesn't stop destiny loudly. It does it quietly. Fear shows up as delay, perfectionism, and excuses. Where did fear stop you? Ask yourself, what did I avoid because I felt unready? What decision did I delay unnecessarily? What risks did I refuse to take? You know the answer to these questions. Go and find them and answer them. Go and find them and answer them. The audit area 4 is income and value. Income is feedback. Income is not punishment. Income is information. It reflects the value you offered, not your effort alone. The amount of money show in your bank account shows how valuable you are. Elon Musk is the most valuable person on earth. That is why he has so much money. Your income will determine how much value you have exchanged. You understand? Inform reflection question. Ask yourself, what skill did I develop this year? What skills did I develop this year? What value did I offer consistently this year? Ask yourself, did my income grow or stagnate? Ask yourself the question, did my income grow or stagnate? You know why you need to ask yourself this question and answer them? Your answers are connected. Identity will go to time, to courage, and income. This is the pattern shaping your results. You figure out your identity, you determine how you spend your time, and you also take courage to face those things that you need to face, and then it will affect your income. Clarity reveals where change must begin. That's why this is all about you trying to figure out what you have to do so that you know where you are, so that you do what is necessary to move to where you want to go. The limit, without clarity, action leads to frustration. Many people know what is wrong but don't know how to change consistently. It is difficult. You know that if I do this and this, if I join A, B, and C, it's going to give me C. But we find it hard to do it consistently so that we can get the result that we want. You understand? This is where structure, consistency, and identity shift matters. And that is why I'm introducing you to unlock your superpower, a structured pathway from clarity to consistent action. This is designed to help you act daily on what matters, not emotionally, but deliberately. You decide that this is it, this is what I want to do, and will help you design a structure of actions that you need to take to get you to manifest that thing that you want to manifest for your life. Don't ignore what you have discovered. Finish your destiny audit and then take the next step into unlock your superpower and change your life forever. Change your life forever. Your next year begins with truth. Clarity creates courage. Courage creates change. Thank yourself for showing up honestly today. Go and do those exercises because your life depends on this. And with this, I am going to stop for today. See you on my next live session. I'll still be coming up tomorrow with something that will help you to wrap up the year. I'm already working on something delicious that will help you round up the year. So get set. With this, I'm going to stop. My name is Paul Ifeanyi and I'm a life strategist. I'm always on a journey to help you become a better version of yourself in a very short period of time, almost immediately. I love you. See you in my next live session. Yes.